Hi guys, this is your reading for Friday the 22nd of September. Thanks for joining me today. I'm using the Wildwood Tarot and I'm going to choose 3 cards here to give you the message for the day. If this is the first time you've watched one of my videos, you're very welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy this 3-card reading. Let's have a look at what the cards want you to be aware of. I'm just getting the message to shuffle the cards a few more times before I get started. Okay, there we go. So, for whatever reason, that now says to me that it's good to go. So we've got 3 cards in reverse. So there's a shift in energy. So first of all, we have the 5 of Vessels, the 5 of Cups in reverse, and that says ecstasy. Then we have the Queen of Stones, the Queen of Pentacles, a bear in reverse. And then finally we have the 8 of Cups, which is rebirth, and that's in reverse. Okay, so if you look at it this way, there's a feeling of unhappiness, there's a feeling of the world imposing on you and really making you feel overwhelmed and like you don't have the strength to deal with it. This card in reverse echoes that, because even though you've handled a lot of difficult things in your life, today it seems that even though you're a bear, even though you are so strong, even though you've come such a long way, you may feel like you just can't handle this anymore by yourself. And then finally this, you may feel a lack of hope and a sense that, you know, you've been trying so hard to transform yourself and you still aren't where you want to be, and you feel discouraged and you feel unhappy about that. Let's turn the cards around and see what they say when they're this way around, because they're all in reverse. So, first of all, we've got the 8 of Vessels, rebirth. So, the only way to rebirth yourself and the only way to change that negative message that I just gave you is to let water flow in. And water in the tarot and in astrology is a symbol for spirituality, love, kindness, intuition, imagination, and the love of the universe for you. So in the morning, instead of waking up and immediately rushing off to do something, take 2-3 minutes and just say, universe, I'm open to being recharged. My cup is empty, fill it for me please. And just say, do you know what, just as long as you make that connection, as long as you reach out and just with your mind intend to connect with something outside of yourself, that's enough. That's all you need to do. You don't need to be some great psychic or some Buddha who's reached enlightenment under the Bodhi tree. All you need to realize is that you're a human being like everyone else. You have your flaws and you have your strengths like everyone else. But on this day particularly, there's the potential to really feel overwhelmed and to feel full of despair and like you haven't come a long way. And you can change that around by starting the day differently and saying, instead of me being completely in control and in the driver's seat, Spirit, Universe, God, Creator, whatever you want to call it, please support me today. I've just woken up. I'm getting ready for the day. I want you to be with me and I want you to look out for me and I want you to support me as I go through this day. And when you do that, you'll be empowered, you will feel strong, and you will feel able to deal with the things that come your way. And by dealing with them, you're going to be so proud of yourself by the end of the day that you're going to dance a little jig under the stars and you're really going to celebrate how far you've come. So do you see the difference, how different that is? And it's all because of you approaching things differently. If you start the day thinking, oh my God, last week was really difficult, I'm still exhausted. Today I have so much on, I just don't have enough to give, it's going to get even worse. You'll end the day feeling really unhappy and even more drained. That's you doing everything by yourself, asking for no help, looking at things from a bleak perspective, you create more exhaustion, more tiredness, and things just are on a downward kind of spiral. If you want things to change, you've got to change the way you do things. You know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. So if you want different results on this day, you have to make a little bit of an effort, connect with spirit. It will strengthen and empower you. Your mood and your perspective immediately shifts from doom and gloom to sunshine and light and joy and gratitude and appreciation and freedom. All of these lands are for you to roam and explore. And then you can handle the difficult things and you can feel so good. And look, she's right under the stars. She feels absolutely connected and protected by spirit, and she's in ecstasy. She's dancing. She feels so connected with the flow of the universe, the flow of life, that she's celebrating simply being alive. She's not despairing. She's not thinking about the bills she has to pay next week. She is grateful that she's made the best and succeeded of this day, and she gets to celebrate that because she's done it. No one else did it for her. She did it. And she did it by simply in the morning saying, okay, 2 minutes to connect. Let's recharge our batteries. Think of yourself as a Duracell battery, okay? You're running low in the morning. By reaching out to something greater than yourself, you recharge that battery and you can do the things that you need to, and you'll be so proud of yourself at the end of the way, at the end of the day. And that's the way to build self-esteem. The way to build self-esteem is to provide positive evidence for yourself that you're good and that you achieve things and that you do well in life when you try. 8 and a court card, which is 1, is 9, and then 5 is 14, 1 and 4 is 5, and 5 in numerology represents freedom. So you have the freedom today to manage and overcome any obstacles, but you're not going to be able to do it alone. You'll need some help. If you're too proud to ask for help, then unfortunately things are going to look like this. If you humble yourself a little bit and say, do you know what, even though I think I'm the queen of the universe or the king of the universe and I'm entitled to every good thing and I deserve all the best because I'm the most special human being alive, then you will have those kind of beliefs challenged. But if you say, do you know what, I'm just like everyone else, I have my strengths and weaknesses, I'm humble enough to ask for help, you will actually grow as a person, and you will be very surprised with how well you deal with life circumstances, and you get to celebrate yourself more. And then it becomes easier to feel good about yourself. And then the next problem that comes up, maybe tomorrow or the day after, you'll be able to deal with better because you've had a good day. You've had a day where you've proven to yourself that you're strong, you're capable, you're independent, you can handle your own life. And that's the way to move forward. If we look at the reverse side and you've had this week of stress and just everything going wrong and despair, then it's just, you know, that just goes down, down, down until you crash, and then you just have to pick up the pieces and start all over again. So instead of letting it go all the way down, you know, you don't have to wait for the elevator to go all the way down into the basement to get off. You can get off on the 3rd floor if you want. So don't wait until you get to the very, very bottom of your emotional self where there's fear and doubts and self-loathing. Take those 2 minutes and you'll really, really have a great day. So I hope that gives you something to work with for this day. If you would like a private reading with me about what it is in life that you're meant to be doing work-wise, where your real strengths lie, what you can really sort out. So that means your vocations, where you live. If you're looking to find a way to connect with spirit and what that is and how you can do it, we can look at that via the tarot and astrology. And if you want to look at what your vocational aptitudes are and what your life purpose is, and in terms of your job, what's going to make you feel ecstasy or fulfillment or enthusiasm for work, then we can also look at that via a personal reading. So if you're interested in that, please get in touch via the website. It is gregoryscott.com. Click on the book you're reading button or the readings tab to order that reading. If you like my videos, then please subscribe and share the video. I'd be ever so grateful. Share it on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or whatever, hundreds of other social forms of social media out there. And I'll speak to you tomorrow.